But consider this one. Nigeria's singer, songwriter, and actress, Tiwa Tokpe Omodara Savage, a.k.a. Tiwa Savage, has sparked controversy by insisting that fellow singer and songwriter Timilade Openi, whose stage name is Thames, should belong in the Afrobeat's Big Three, which ranks her amongst Wizkid, Burna Boy, and Davido. You recall in a BBC Extra One radio interview, Savage argued that Thames' global achievements, including Grammy wins, Billboard 100 placements, are unfairly overlooked by the traditional male-dominated Big Three list. As far as she's concerned, these are enhanced by funding and airplay. So, another, from one controversy to another.
Well, once you're a celebrity, if you are not controversial, then you have not started work. Celebrities live on controversies. You understand? That is...
which are either provoked or triggered by them.
Yes, of course, of course. It's either you see some celebrities wearing some funny clothes because they want controversy, because that is what will make people start talking about them. Or they make, it can be their movie or their music.
Remember when a so-called war, Wale, you remember, between Ebenezer Obey and Sonny
Ade, you understand? You know?
and we were told at the time, the two men were laughing to the bank.
Of course.
And smiling back.
Of course. You know, so there's no how.
So it's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time. You know, so this is one of them.
Okay.
You know, this is one of them. Although, if we now look at what she was actually talking about, I went to check, you know, if what she was saying was actually true.
Okay.
Truly, Nigerians, if you are looking at the top 5 Nigerian artists, they are male-dominated. It is not far-fetched, you know, because definitely Afrobeats was, you know, brought by a man and became very popular by a man. But the women, you can't just wish them away because they are really doing well, including the Tiwa Savage herself.
After all, Christy Essien,
and the
late what's our colleague Onyeka, they blazed the trail.
You know, you know that is your set. You know, but this I'm talking about my set now.
Okay, old school, new school.
Yes, of course. That is your set. So when we talk about the likes of Wizkid, we talk of Davido, Burna Boy, Rema, okay, Ashake, who again? You know, there are so many, you know. Olamide. When once you are counting them, before you even get to a woman, it's been, maybe Tiwa Savage is even the next after all these ones that I'm calling. Before you now get to Iron Star, before you get to Thames, before you even get to Yemi Alade. You understand? So she has a valid point to say that Nigerians or people are always saying the big three. But we have these ladies who are also doing wonderfully well. Look at what she said. Thames, for one.
Yeah.
In 2023, she was nominated for her contribution by Grammys. In 2025, she also won a recognition too. Best African category or thereabout. So she's the women, the female artists are doing well. And I think
Wale, you will excuse this. That's my quarrel with your school, new school.
Yes.
We didn't have to provoke these things.
Of course, you didn't. But we, the new school, or the millennials, we are telling you.
New school, Onyeka Onwenu was named the Elegant Stallion.
Yes.
Christiana Essien was the Queen of Songs.
Queen of Songs.
Yeah. But they were very veritable prides of the pop scene in Nigeria.
Yeah, exactly.
This is not taking anything away from Tiwa Savage of this world.
Of course,
But this controversy, Wale, my dictionary describes a musician as somebody who not only sings,
Yeah.
but plays an instrument.
Sure, sure.
So anybody who sings and does not play any instrument cannot be said to be a musician. That's what my old school tells
yes,
me.
I do. I think you are absolutely correct there, because I remember that was one of the major arguments, you know, by some entertainment journalists way back when I started this work of journalism. You know.
As a new school.
As then, you know.
He came to the
I
old
remember
school.
then the issue about Two-Face.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember Two-Face. Yeah. It was a controversy that Two-Face does not know how to sing because he doesn't use, anytime he goes to concerts,
he mimes.
He mimes. You understand? So at some point, people said it's a lie, that they are okay. Two-Face himself took it upon himself to start, anytime they are going for event, he will now look for band boys for him to begin to sing. Now, I don't know if I know he plays guitar, one of the instruments, but the major person that I usually know, that I know deep down within me, that I've seen several times, that plays Afrobeat with instruments, has been Femi Kuti Amade.
Now, why not?
You know,
why not?
This is not because
the apple does not fall far from the tree.
You will know where he's coming from. So those Made and Femi Kuti, if you are talking about Afrobeat stars,
what about Seun?
They are Seun Kuti, yes.
Yeah.
You know, they play instruments with ease.
And of course, the father, bless his soul, could not have allowed any of them go on without mastering one instrument.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so I think all these artists, that the big three, you know, that we are talking about, is something that they also have to look at. If Tems can play an instrument and the likes of Wizkid and Davido and Co don't know how to play, it means Tems is better than them.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You understand? So I hope they are watching, because if Tems can play instruments, can play either guitar, can blow the flute and
even
everything.
if it is the claves.
And then Wizkid and Co, they are just miming and smiling to the bank. Then I think Tems, to me, Tiwa Savage was correct to have said that. Why not put Tems in that category?
Yeah, but she also, Tiwa Savage is also giving the new school a knock. Airplays.
Well, I think I understand the way she feels.
Okay.
That it's a male-dominated world, you know, stretched from politics to entertainment, and that you know, men are not ready to even appreciate the efforts most women make, and it's not an easy thing for women to compete, you know, in almost every sphere. So for a few of them that happen to, you know, stand shoulder to shoulder to those that are the icons, I think we should give credit to them.
Wale, my argument is always this. This thing is like comparing Ronaldo with Messi. There's no basis for comparing both of them. Both of them are God's great gifts to soccer.
So and each one has its own strength and, you know, in different areas.
That's it.
And of
so
course, the
in
last
this
chapter
wise,
of history is yet to be written. In the next 2-3 years, I mean, Tems might come out. So the competition goes on and on. We've had some musicians that came on and then, you know, they are star dimmed and they are never nowhere to be found. So they are still young, in their mid-early 30s.
Yeah.
So we should not give up, you know. Tems can still come up to rule the airwaves.
But this controversy serves to sharpen, you know, talent somewhere.
Sure.
But you know, Albert Einstein had said, talent alone is not enough.
Yeah.
You must step out there, put the talent.
It.
Let's see what talent you have.
So I think for the female artists that we have, they are really showing that, you know, the industry is not just about the male, you know, artists, you know, entertainers. Anyway, that is what they call themselves, entertainers.
Okay.
You know, because I know that even Femi Kuti will not say he's an entertainer. He calls himself a musician. You understand? So for those...
but a musician entertains.
Yes.
Sometimes you're wondering.
So for the female artists, we just have to encourage them not to look at this so-called big three issue, you know, or narrative. and look at the bigger picture of them also eating into the airways and making sure that when they are calling artists, they should be part of. You know.
Okay, gentlemen, in this business too, as you are aware, making money is a part of it. So we'll go on a commercial break now, make some money, and nobody goes to court. So we'll take a commercial break. We should be back shortly. Stay with us.